My brothers and my sisters, 12 tribes of Israel scattered all over the earth. Let me take this moment to say welcome back. And this is your Moray, Dr. Yeshu. I want to thank you so much. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for your subscriptions, for your likes, for your comments, for your prayers. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for everything that you do to extend and to advance this ministry, the journey back to Abaya. If you are viewing these sessions and you have not subscribed, we're going to ask you to do so. If you have done so, we're going to ask you never to view a session and don't like it. Please, every time you view a session, like it. And, you know, this will help us to know that we're reaching out to the audience. Okay? So, we're still in Psalm 38, verses, a matter of fact, we're in verse 12, and we're going to continue in verse 12. The last session we did was verses 11 and 12, are part of 12. So we're going to continue that. And we're talking about the fact that, you know, they're seeking after David's life. And we talk about the life as, you know, the nephesh, the soul. You know, it's the living being, the life, the person, the desire, the person that has passion and appetite, and the person that has emotion. Right? And so we were talking about the fact that, you know, this person, the word nega, that's where the you know, word came from, nega, here. And to blow, sometimes it has a connotation of, you know, infliction. And by implication, we're talking about a spot. You know, we're talking about that was like the same word that we see over there in verse 11. And you know, so here we see that this life, my brothers and my sisters, that with all of the desire that it has, and all of the passion, all the appetite that it has, all the emotion, you know, we talk about a soul that is living. We talk about a soul. We talk about a person, and we say that this person is a breathing creature. We say that this person, my brothers and my sisters, has a body. This person sometimes, you know, it has desire, and sometimes it can be discontented, right? As we mentioned before. But this person also is greedy. Excuse me. This person, my brothers and my sisters, can be greedy. This person can be hearty. You know? This person can live in jeopardy. A life in jeopardy. This person has, you know, a lustful desire. It has a mind that can be corrupted. Okay, if the mind is not, you know, and Yahuwah. Mortally, that person, you know, he has pleasure, and he can have bad pleasure. Yahweh wants us to have good pleasure. You know, he wants us to have good pleasure. He wants us, you know, ourselves to be stayed on him, not on, you know, our own sinful desire. You know, it comes from a primitive root to breathe. You know, passively, to be breathed upon, because Yahuwah said, you know, he breathed in you know, the nostril, and it becomes a living soul. You know, and so one of the things too that we need to pray is that, you know, that Yahuwah, in his love, in his compassion, that he'll breathe on us, that the Ruach will breathe on us. You know, praise his holy name. This is one of the things, you know. So, and when he does that, my brothers, my sisters, you know what? He refreshes us. You know, it's like we in a room full of air, good air. You know, just soothing, cool, nice. You know, refreshes us. It refreshes us, my brothers, my sisters. We are refreshed moment by moment by the Ruach of Yahushua. All right. So look with me there. So not only that they seek after his life, the Nephesh, but listen what he said. They lay snares for me. And then this is what the people who are supposed to be your friends, this is what they do. Lay snares. Now, if they're laying snares for you, my brothers and my sisters, they're not your friend. You know why many of us have such problem with friends? Because sometimes we have developed what we call a low self-esteem. It's like you can't do without anybody. You can't do without people. You must have people around you all the time. Whether they're good for you or not. You just want to have them. Some people just cannot be, you know, and they're looking for leaders. They're looking for someone to follow. They're not leaders themselves, you know. And so, they lay snare. Nakash. Nakash is the word here for snare. And my brothers and sisters, it's the word Nakash is nun, kaf, and shin. And the word here is to knock or to strike or to hit, to strike you or to bring you down. That's the purpose of snares, to bring you down. When the hunters, they go there and they put stuff to bring you down. And the snares, my brother, sometimes, you know, like that, they fix it so that the animal don't recognize it. It's something to trap them. It's like digging a hole, right? And they know that if an animal fall in the hole, they can't get out. They can't get out. They can't jump out because they won't have enough space to position themselves to jump out. So they dig the hole, right? And they would lay leaves or sticks or something over there. So you're running and you don't know there's a hole there, and you think you're running on leaves on the ground. You'll be running on the ground and you bam, you fall inside of it. There's no way you can get out because it's deep and there's nothing for you to climb out on. You know what I'm saying? So this is what happened. This is what happened, my brothers and my sisters, when they lay snares. And the devil, you know, he has his workers of iniquity. And those people working for the devil, they're working for Satan, and they will work against you. You think they're your friends? No. This is what he said here. His friends and his lovers. And then his kinsmen, people, his own family members. Right? Laying snares for David. They're laying snares for you. They will lay snares for me. So I have to understand, you know, how people work. And then position myself in Yahweh so that they don't work against me that way. Even if they work against me, whatever they do won't affect me. We have to be wise. We have to be wise. Knock our share, to knock down it, to strike, to hit, you know, to bring you down. It is to catch or to lay a snare. That's what it is there. The primitive root is to entrap you. You ever see a noose, okay? But like in history, the noose, the Ku Klux Klans, they made the noose, and many of our family members, you know, they take that noose and they push it over your head. Sometimes they fix it so that you don't even know that's a noose. And, you know, bam, it got you over your head, they grab you. There's no way you can get it off your neck. You know, literally or figuratively, something that catch you. They lay a snare for you. That's what they're talking about here. Okay. And so, he said, they lay a snare for me. And they that seek to hurt, you know, those who seek my hurt, listen what it says. They speak mischief. They speak mischief. I want to see that those that seek my hurt speak mischief. The word here, mischief, it comes out of, you know, mischievous things. If he say you says they speak mischievous thing. You know, raw. Those that seek my life are, you know, they lay snares for me, and they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things. The word raw here is, you know, brings all the idea of evil, raw, adversity, raw. It is resh and ayin. That's what the word is, that makes up this word. The Hebrew word here is ra, and the consonants that make it up, the Hebrew letter is resh and ayin. And my brothers and my sisters, what it's saying here, the word ra is something bad, evil, adversity, affliction, something bad, calamity, you know, displeasure, distress. It come from another word, ra'ah, means a bad, you know, evil. Just like adversity and affliction, bad, calamity, displeasure, my brother and my sister, distress, you know, the bad thing, exceedingly, something excellently great, grief, grievous things. harm you, something to harm you, something to hurt you. Ill-favored thing. You know. Mischief. Misery. Naughtiness. You know. Noisome. You know. Something not pleased. Something sadly. Something sore. Sorrow. Trouble. Something that vexes you, my brothers, my sisters. Something, you know, the worst, something, let me say this way, something wretched. So I don't talk about wretchedness and wrong, you know, thing like that. It comes from a primitive root, you know, to spoil by breaking to pieces, you know, to make something, you know, something that's supposed to be good, good for nothing. Good for nothing. You know, bad, something physically, socially, and morally, something, you know, afflictive. I'm telling you, my brothers and my sisters, these are some of the things that evil people do. Just like David said here. There are his lovers, there are his friends, and they are his kinsmen. All of these people, they do wicked things. They are evildoers. Evildoers. They ought to punish Yahweh's children. They ought to punish Yahweh's children. And they that seek my hurt, okay, seek my hurt. So we see there what hurt can be. Okay, and then so they speak mischievous things. Mischievous things. They speak mischievous things. The word here, dabar, to speak. Dabar, to speak. And the word here, my brother and my sister, is dalet, bait, and resh, dabar. And it to answer to commune or declare, you know, command, to bid something, to appoint something, to destroy it, you know, to give. It comes from a primitive root, you know, to arrange, but used figuratively, of words, to speak, you know. And in other words, is to subdue, or to answer, or to appoint, you know. Declaring something, destroying something, you know. And sometimes they give name and they promise, or they pronounce, or they rehearse, you know. It's like a spokesman, okay. And he is up there as a spokesperson, and he speaks all high words. Sometimes he speaks flattering words, and you think they're speaking on your behalf most times, because you're so naive, you know, in your thinking and your behavior, that they know what to say to you. They know what to say to you. There's a old saying that they say, don't let anybody blow smoke in your ears. And it's just saying stuff that you want to hear. You know, in the epistles, you know, it speaks of people who have itching ears. Itching ears. You know, and these are the people who get caught because they want to hear something good. There's a song it just comes to my mind. Tell me something good. Da, 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 da. People want to hear something good, so you know, people just say, just make up something and just say it, you know. and then they feel so happy to hear something good. But my brothers and sisters, they're not hearing anything, but they're hearing something that's gonna get them in trouble, you know, gonna pull them down from the standing that they have with Yahuwah. Okay, but they want to talk, they want to teach you, they want, you know, some. So and sometimes you talk about in traders, right? You know, something want to utter something well and something work good, you know, and they say, man, this is what I want to hear, you know. Never a man spoke like that man, you know. Yeah. You know, it's not Yahushua speaking, it's the evil, okay? It's the evil speaking, you know. And so people get caught. You know, sometimes this happens also in some, you know, spiritual, you know, people, there's some people who like to hear gossip, right? And they like to follow around preachers that gossip all the time, you know. Like it's like people, there's some television program that all they do and is gossip, right? And they have an audience, and people pay their money to take a plane, right? They pay a plane fare to go to Los Angeles or to go to New York, a place like that, to sit in, just to sit there and listen to gossip and feel, you know, good about what they hear, you know. But it's not anything wholesome, not anything that's gonna do, you know, a blessed spirit, something that's gonna bring them down. Because when you leave, you want to hear more gossip again, so you're in bondage to that kind of stuff, you know. So we have to remember, my brothers and my sisters, to be careful. Be careful. Just be careful. Not speak mischievous things here. The word mischievous is a word hava. I'll tell you what though, we're going to have to stop here because my 20 minutes that's allotted for this session is gone. So we're gonna come back. Okay? We're gonna come back, and so we're gonna ask you, my brothers and my sisters, to be a blessing to someone today and walk with the King. Shalom.